Good morning, everybody. This is Vincent Meza with Listings to Leads, and this is our call to get started. So it's for our new clients. It's also for our older clients who just need to get caught up on what's new and what we're doing here. We do add new tools at least once a month, if not even faster than that. But if you don't know what we do, we are a full marketing platform for realtors. We can help you with automated marketing tools. We have an incredible social media content and automation, and also serious lead capture from Facebook, Instagram, and Google. And then we have a lot of tools, even if you don't have listings. We have 80 PDF guides. These PDF guides are branded to you on every page. You can use print to get people to them. You can print them and download them. Of course, you can use them on social media and you can run ads with them. And then we have landing pages as well. Everything from what is your home worth for, and then to empty nesters and for FISBOs and expireds. So just a lot of ways for realtors to capture either buyer leads or seller leads. If you have listings, great. We'll help you get those sold and help you turn those into more listings. And if you don't have listings, we still have tools to help you get buyer and seller. So let's log in and look. And so I'm going to see if I can log in as Kevin here. And while we're getting started, if anybody is new to the system, please let me know. Oh, we changed the colors there. Got it. Okay. One thing I do want to point out, which is new, are these playbooks here. And the playbooks are one-page cheat sheets for you to use. If you're interested in getting more listings, for instance, I recommend getting playbook number 2, and it says best seller leads right underneath it, pending and sold at. And then seller guides, which is playbook number 4. Right now, over here is for buyers, and open house is obviously for buyers, and you can get more listings that way too. But it also says your listings or borrowed listings. So you might be holding an open house for somebody. It's not actually yours. That'll show you the things that you need to do that you want to be doing to get the most out of that. So since this is the get started call, I want to get into that, right? What do we do to get started? Usually when you sign up, we bring you right here and you want to put your profile information, your company information. You also want to connect to your social media accounts, right? You want to connect to all these, and we will then start auto posting your listings as they change status. So we'll auto post them when they're just listed. We'll post them again if you've got an open house. If you change it to pending, and if you change it to sold, we're going to auto post it again. Every time we post to social media, we put landing pages behind it. So if people see them and they click on them, you've got the ability to capture leads for free. Okay. And then here it says connect to your ad account. And I think we haven't quite finished this, but this right here is telling you to connect to your Facebook ad account. And that's great. I'm not sure. Let me see. I'm going to just click save and see what happens. What's next? Yeah. So what it doesn't do, it doesn't get you connected to Google. I'll show you where that is later. Then it says add listings. And so we should be able to auto sweep your listings. And then it says connect your CRM. And this is where you can connect to many different CRMs, right? Now you can also do this inside the profile. I want us to get rid of this little wizard because I think it misses a lot of things that we need to add, but I'll show you in the profile where you can do the same thing as that. Down here, we all have a profile on the bottom left. And let's just go check it out here. So auto posting is where you connect to your social media accounts. And I was showing that on the other page. Then here, this is going to show you what it looks like when we're posting to, this is a dynamic text we're using in auto posting your listings. Property Valuation Plus means that we will auto post. If you turn this on, we will auto post our home valuation landing pages to your social media accounts. Here we have a down payer assistance landing page, and here new construction. So you can turn all these things on. They're going to happen automatically in your social media. They're all designed to capture leads. Up here is CRM. So here's where you can see all the CRM platforms that we have that are connected. If you don't see yours on here, you might have an email address that's given to you, like Joey at Follow Up Boss or something like that. Like you can put that there. We do have Follow Up Boss as an API now, so you wouldn't need to use that. But there are a lot of CRMs that are out in the space that we do not have an API for, and just ask them for a email parsing email and drop it there in that box and then save it and then you're good to go. The other things to step are over here on the left. So that's what we have. The other thing, let's see here. Where do we hide this? In preferences. And we've, of course, moving things around. Let me look. Yeah. We'll go up to listings and we'll find what I'm looking for there. If you don't have a CRM, or if you have a CRM and you never set it up, there's a section here called follow-ups. These are drip campaigns, and you can turn them on just by turning them off and on. And I'll tell you this, even if you have a CRM, and we have clients who are actually trainers for some of the top CRMs in the country, a lot of CRM drip campaigns are stale right out of the box. If your phone is not ringing, or if you're not getting engagement from your drip campaigns in your current CRM, I recommend you don't to connect that at all, and that you turn on the buyer and seller lead things right here. And we even have them in Spanish if you're in Spanish speaking markets up here. So there are a lot of you do have CRMs. I would broad brush it and tell you half of you don't. If you don't, then definitely turn these on. If you do have a CRM, and again, if people aren't responding to those, because I think everybody knows as a realtor, you should have a CRM. Then they realize I should have a drip campaign going out. And if you have done those two things and you realize, you know what, I'm not really getting any appointments, I'm just dripping on them with content, that's not really effective. Turn that off and turn these on, or turn this on at the same time. I see some questions here. Feel free to use the Cheryl is saying, I have not been able to see any auto postings on my listings. Can you please verify to? So let's go look real quickly. Let's go look real quickly at Cheryl's account. And if you have questions about your account, guys, let me know and we can see. We can't stop all the time, but because we are talking about auto posting, what Cheryl is saying is that she has it set up, but it's not actually working. And I will tell you this, there seems to be some sort of issue with Facebook right now that's kicking agents' accounts off. So that might have something to do with it. Normally, Letty, I would tell you to use the support page, not a training class like this, but we're all talking. So are you at Fathom or are you at EXP, Cheryl? And maybe you were at EXP a long time ago. I think you were. I'm going to delete this one. Let's see. Fathom. Okay. Let's go look at me. Yeah, that's just this. Or let's click on this. So when you set up auto posting, you connect here. Cheryl's done that all correctly. They're all on listings. Enable auto posting for the status. That's for coming soon. Just listed. It's on. So that's good. So that looks all set up correctly to me, Cheryl. And then if I go to view listings for you, go see if it's over there. Do you have listings right now? I don't see that you have any listings right now, Cheryl. So if you don't have listings, that's a problem. It's not going to post anything. These should go out though, although I don't have a place to see that, but let's see. It went to pending. Okay. So now for some reason, when your listing went to pending, it disappeared because do you see it saying pending in your account? Because when I'm looking at it, I see that you don't have any listing at all. So that could be a problem. Sometimes MLSs just pull it out of the system. Yep. So that is the problem. That's why it's not auto posting. Your MLS just swept it or something like that. I would email support and ask them for help. I think you're going to have to manually add your listing and then put it into pending because we can't grab a listing. We can't see it at all when it's like that. Okay. Let's get back to what we were doing then. We were talking really about finishing setting up, and there are a few things that we haven't done yet. We talked about working through your profile. We talked about the follow-ups. If you have a CRM or if you don't have a CRM, we have this section here that says client reviews, and you, we can auto sweep reviews from, what is it called? From Zillow. Let's see, import reviews. Let's see. Yeah. So that's the only one we have an API for right now. We're working on Testimonial Tree. So I would imagine in 30 days, you'll be able to auto sweep from Testimonial Tree. But some of you have reviews on other platforms. You see here, there's like Google and there's whatever. You can actually add a review manually. So some of you have them on your website, some of you have them on Google, and you just tell us which one it is. If it's something other than these, Facebook or Google, when you say other, we would suggest like if it's Yelp, you put a Yelp logo or something like that. And then just copy your review, put it over here in the box and put their name, save it. And I'll show you where those reviews are showcased. We actually do give you a review website. So this website will be branded to you. It will have all of your reviews on it, just like this. And then it will also have your landing pages. So if people have questions of these three concepts, they can fill that out. They can download PDF guides. I'm going to show you the PDF guides that we're giving to you. You're branded on every page, and they have to, let's just click here and confirm. They have to give you their name and email before they can download the guide. And so that's good for you, right? And then if you have listings in your account, whether they are sold or pending or just listed, we're going to drive them to a page that we automatically created for you. So if you get a review, I really recommend you copy this link and you take it over to Facebook and you thank your client and you tag your client. Let me show you what that looks like. Right? So if you say, thanks, whoever, I'm assuming you are clients with your friends, with your clients on Facebook. But when you post it, I really think we need to fix this. Let's see what it looks like. Last time it had a picture, it should have kind of a picture. Yeah, it looks like, right? It's a little flat. I want to get like a photo in there. But anyway, that's what it looks like. You're tagging your clients so their friends and family see your reviews. Of course, anybody's going to see your reviews. And now you know that if you click on that, there's going to be this awesome web page that we created for you. And that's all about you, right? So that's the client review section. I definitely recommend that you take advantage of that. And then there's two more things to set up. One is social. So social, feels like we fixed this page. It moves a lot faster. When you come here the first time, you've got to connect your social media accounts. Okay. Then it's going to ask you, how often do you want us to post? And you could change it to every day or once a week. And then it's going to say, what topics do you want? And we have over 45 different topics. All right. And the topics are like home design and maintenance, and just real estate related soft content. Not a lot of lead capture there, but if you don't want to find cool stuff for your followers to check out, you can just turn these on. I always like gardening and patio and decks, and there's some hardscaping and real estate related stuff. I definitely recommend you all take advantage of these PDF guides. Now, we haven't talked at depth about the PDF guides, but there are 80. I'm going to show them to you in a couple minutes. 40 for buyers and 40 for sellers. If you check this circle here, we're going to automatically post those throughout the year onto your social media accounts. And when people see them, if they want to download them, there's going to be a landing page where they got to give you their contact information. So by all means, turn those two things on. I see some questions here. Let's go look at that real quick. And with depending, no, Doug, any way to post videos, review videos. Not in that platform. There are ways of doing that. I think if I had a review, let's hold that, Doug. When we get to listings, if I forget, which is highly likely, remind me, where can you put your reviews? It would be there, not here. So that's a social page. You want to turn that on. If any of you are using TikTok or Instagram, go find this LinkedIn bio. Okay. It's right here. This has all kinds of lead capture. It's something that you put in your profile. So if you're on those platforms, you will know there's not a lot of ways to capture leads there. So here we've got our social content. We've got all your listings. If you click on one of these, we're going to drive them to a page where you capture lead. And then we have landing pages again and PDF guides again. So this is all in your profile of your social media, assuming you want to use that, right? It's all about lead capture there for you. So I definitely recommend that. So I've mentioned the PDF guides a few times. Let's go check them out here. And when we're here, as I mentioned, there are 40 for buyers and there are 40 for sellers. Okay. So I'm just going to go through here. Let's say 6 things to do before buying the home. Now you can download it right here. And some people do like to download these and put them in envelopes and drop them by when they've got a lead. But you also can click this button here that says short form video script, which gives you the script for a video. So if you want to say, hey, you know what, you can download this PDF guide, just go check out my link in my bio. Or if you're running an ad on Facebook and you want to do a video ad instead of just a still image, you can do that too. That's what the short form video script is for. It gives you the language of what you need to say. Then if you want to run an ad, you just click on Facebook and Instagram, you say lead ad. So you get phone numbers auto populated and you click that. And that's going to just take you to a place where an ad is written and people have to give you contact information to download. And that's great, right? But you can also download it on your database right here. If you have like a big CRM, you got hundreds or thousands of leads, it's an e-flyer, right? You just click on that there. It's an e-flyer. You can copy the HTML for it here. As you can see, it's all pre-written, so it looks pretty good. And then here we have social media posts. And if you like to do things by hand, if you like to log in and just have fun things to do, and just do this by hand. If you want us to do this for you automatically, go use the social tab that I showed you 5 minutes ago and just have us auto post these PDF guides throughout the year for you. And then lastly, there are role models. We do have postcards and door hangers. So if you want to print these and get them out into the market, maybe you got some serious geofarms that you want to make sure people know you and can get useful content, you have some print solutions here that you can print up, use as door hangers or use as postcards and mail them out. And then lastly, it's this landing page. So there's always whatever solution you decide to use to get it out there, they're all going to be pointed to this. And this is going to help you capture contact information, which they have to give you before they can download the report. So that's what PDF guides are. Just a reminder, you're branded on every page. Okay. So let's go over to ads. And I think I skipped this, but you do want to connect to your Facebook ad account. And this is also where you connect to your Google ad account. All right. And I think we're disconnected. So I'm going to jump out of this in a second, but let's just go look at it while we're here real quickly. And let me ask you this question, just a yes or no question. Yeah. So this account is messed up. So let me log out. How many people here, just yes or no, have run an ad on Facebook for real estate? Yeah, let me get in this account, go see the answer. Yes. How many here have run ads on Google? Cheryl hasn't run an ad on real estate. Okay. How many have run ads on Google in this group? While we're waiting for that answer, I'm trying to get to our ads page. One thing I would tell you is this: if you are looking for buyers, Facebook, I think, is the fastest, easiest, and cheapest way to get buyer leads. Right now, we're seeing across the country that our clients are getting buyer leads with name, email, and phone number for about $1.50 each. Okay. And how you do that is you connect your Facebook ad account on this page. This is already connected. And then you connect your Google account. And if you want buyers, the easiest way to get buyers is to create a listing ad on a home that's for sale or just listed or active or open house, and click create an ad, leave it on lead ads, which is the default setting. That means we're going to get name, email, and phone number pre-populated by the profile. And all you need to do is click publish. We're going to do a $35 ad. So if your leads are costing $1.50, I don't know what the math is there, maybe 20 leads or something like. We have seen leads also cost $3 a lead. So you would maybe expect 11 leads, right? But that is how you capture leads. You just click publish. This is all pre-written. And when people want more information, they got to give you their contact information. This client here, they only use us for ads. They run 272 ads. They spend around $100 to $200 per ad in North and South Carolina. You can see they have nearly 9,000 leads. This account was launched in Halloween of last year, 2022. They have spent $25,000, which is a lot of money, but they have a lot of agents and they want to get them leads. And you can see that they're getting leads here at $4.38, $4.14, $2.37. Just for some reason, the price is not always the same, but you can just see that they're capturing leads time and time again, right? And so if you want buyer leads, this is the way to go. I think it's the fastest, easiest way to go. You can also run ads on landing pages. You can create unlimited landing pages for property valuation. You can create custom ones for buyers or sellers, or even FSBO landing pages. I'm just going to do a new construction one here and click create an ad. And it's pretty simple because we write the ad. You can see we're doing a $35 ad for 7 days. You will want to write in, the name of your favorite town and click publish. There's 15-mile radius. And that's what's going on. And that can work. I do want to give you something to think of. What I'm showing you is technically how you click buttons and make things happen. What we also have to apply to this is common sense. And sometimes you don't always get leads on things that you've done. This is one of those things because if you look at all the buyers in the market, and of course, I don't know where you're sitting in the country. In some areas, the buyer's market is starting to really pick up again. In other places, it's still a little bit slower. But if you're a buyer of a home, if there are 100 buyers in the market, I would say maybe 5 are really thinking about new construction. In some parts of the country, there is no new construction. In other states in the country, there's a ton of it, maybe too much of it. So when you're using something like this, technically, that's exactly what we're doing here and showing you how it works. What's happening in your market means that maybe you don't get any real success from that ad. You just know how to run the ad now, right? So I just want to point out that stuff. Let's see here. I'm trying to get back to the ads page. So you can also run ads on the PDF guides, and we're waiting for a second here to get there. And I think this is a good solution, but there is something that I really am concerned about. For PDF guides, for sellers and for buyers, you make that decision first. I'm going to do sellers. And when we do this, I'm going to do divorce and real estate. And when you're running this ad, typically any PDF guide for homeowners, these leads will be charged at $10 a lead. So you got a $50 lead, and every time or $50 ad lasting for 7 days, every time you capture a lead, Facebook would charge $10. And I felt really good about that to say, hey, client, go out there and run this and get a $10 lead with name, phone number, and email. But in the past, since the beginning of this year, 2023, I have seen sometimes where these leads cost like $30. I'm less happy to tell you to go do that at $30. But I talked to a lot of agents around the country, and there are different price points of what a home costs, right? And more specifically, how much you earn when you sell a home. And so what this guy had said is, oh, I am totally fine with $30 leads because I make X amount of the value, and I'm totally willing to invest $500 to $1,000 to get that listing. So I will certainly take a bunch of $30 leads. And I don't know where you are, where the math works out for you, but I just want you to be aware, like there is a swing of price that Facebook sets. I don't really understand how it works, but that's just the nature of it. That's how you just type in your town, click publish, and you're off. My mouse is so sensitive, it double clicks. So let's go back to ads. And the thing that I want to say is, as you've seen from Facebook, we can run ads on Facebook for buyers and for sellers. And just to speak a bit about that, let's see here. This is Facebook here. Okay. And Facebook, you see the center column. This is the news feed. And you see here, there's like an ad by some random company, Temu, right? When you're running an ad, your ad, if you're doing it on Facebook, it's like that, right? It's okay. I want to run an ad on this property that's sold, and I'm going to click create an ad, and we're going to show you what the ad looks like. We'll go through this one more time, and I got to just click publish, okay? And the thing is that Facebook is awesome because people want to scroll through and look at all the nonsense that their friends are sharing on Facebook. So American adults spend an average of 40 minutes every day on this website. And I still talk to realtors. You're like, oh, I don't like Facebook. I don't like social media or whatever. And I totally understand. I understand. But this is where 70%, 7 out of 10 American adults spend 40 minutes a day here. And you can run an ad for $30 or $50 or even $100 or $200. And it's going to show up right on this newsfeed. But the thing is that just because people waste time here, it doesn't mean this is where they're coming for solutions, right? It just means this is where all the news is and all the cool things. If you want to see what your friends are eating and where their grandkids are and all that, this is all about that. But where do people go when they have a question on the internet? They go to Google. 86% of all people in the world, including the United States, go here. And if they want to know what's a good car, where a good steak in town is, or how do I sell my home, they write that question right here and they get answers. And you can see that Maple Home Buyers is sponsored here. So how do you get sponsored? How do you have a tool there? You use our Facebook software, and we're going to help you write an ad very easily on the number one website. Google is the number one website in the world. Okay. It's pretty powerful. And if you are in the business and your intention is to have more listings, you need to have a Google strategy, meaning you need to have a consistent ad kind of concept, a lead capture concept, and a consistent budget. And so while I'm waiting for that page to go open, I will tell you that right here, when you click that green Google button, you can create landing pages, create an ad for your IDX. So if you've got a good website that can convert traffic to a lead, you can run an ad there. You can use our landing pages. And as I showed you, you can create all kinds of landing pages. We've got PDF guides, so you can do that as well. But let's do a landing page ad on just a very simple concept. What is your home? Right. If I click that, we start to build up the ad for you. Now, I will tell you this, you don't need to use our software to do that, right? Like our clients have been using Google for a long time and we didn't have their software. So it was more difficult, but you can see I've got a landing page for home valuation in Raleigh. If I click this link, this tells me where the ad is pointing people to. So if somebody does a search in the area Raleigh, you just type in Raleigh, right? And you have a $50 a day budget. This means it's the max spend for every day, and it's a 7-day ad. Now, the reason we have it so high is in Texas, we can tell that seller leads cost $30 each. Okay. We don't know the price of seller leads around the country. So you might be paying more or less. So it's worth testing out the market just like this, right? All you got to do here is click publish. If you don't want to use our software and you just want to say, hey, you know what? I want to use this landing page that I created with listings to leads and go do it myself, just go to your own Google ad account and build your ad yourself. And All this that you're seeing down here below, you're going to have to figure out yourself. It's not that difficult, but it's one of the ugliest processes I've ever seen. Frankly, we automate it to 2 clicks. And I do think if you want listings in your business, this is a very important part or place to have this be part of your business. So I see some questions here. Let's answer those questions. Is LDL going to have YouTube ad? Yeah, Doug, that's a good question. And I don't have an answer. I have talked to the team about that. We have a huge check schedule and we have a heavy schedule going on right now. So we are pushing features like this, but we have a serious rebuild from top to bottom going on. I don't imagine that we will have YouTube ads live this year, but it is something that we are talking about. So you can keep an eye and check in with us now and then. And of course, we'll be announcing it when we get there. Speaking of YouTube, we have our own YouTube channel. And I recommend that if you are new to us, if you're learning what you can do with our platform, there are some good calls here. Top tools to get more listings goes in depth in all the listings, the ways to get listings with our system. Here's open house marketing, listing marketing, pending and sold marketing, which you want to go through. Here's a whole class on Facebook and Google ads. Here's get started, which is the last time I did the get started one. So I'm going to send this link to you. I recommend that you save this. Our system, if you haven't figured it out yet, is super powerful. It does a lot. It's going to help your business. If you've got listings, it's going to help your business if you don't have listings. So if you want your business to grow, I would definitely recommend that you learn how to use as much as you can here. So I'm going to send this to everybody right now. It should be blinking in your GoToMeeting chat panel. And I would open this and I would save it and I would get back to this. I'm very confident. We've been doing this for 13 years. We know we can help our clients capture leads. We know we can help them market. And the trick is, are you using the tools? So the last section that I want to go through is the listing section. And if you have a listing, it will ideally be auto swept here. If it's not auto sweeping into here, hit the support team up and ask them to help you get it in. You can also grab a listing up here on the top. And so if you're borrowing a listing from a colleague, maybe you're sitting on an open house and doing that, pull the listing in and we're going to create all kinds of tools for you here. Before we get into this tool, I do want to show you, we have a listing presentation right here. You should all be downloading this listing presentation as soon as you get off this call. Because one, if you get in a listing presentation, you should be using it. Two, it should be on your desk. So wait, what's the problem? I can't download it. I think I need to reboot my computer, guys. This listing presentation is 28 pages long. It's pretty much impossible to compete with. And I'll give you an idea why right here. Let's go find something sold. Give me a second, guys. Or maybe everything is sold here. Let's change this. Oh, sorry, I messed that up. I forgot I'm in somebody's actual account. Sorry, Nick. Let's see here. Let me get out of this and let me sign out and get over here to this other account. So again, we can auto sweep listings. You can grab a listing and you should really, if you want to double your listing account, you want to be doing what I'm about to show you multiple times. Okay. And maybe this will make sense to you once we do go through it once, but these tools I'm going to show you, there's a lot of tools here. You could use all of these steps or you can use half of them, but you at least got to be running Facebook ads. Okay. And you want to do this when a home is just listed. You want to do it when it's just sold. Oh, he's got a messed up ad account, so I can't show you. But you at least want to do this when your property is just listed, if you have an open house, and when it's sold. When you change the status and you got auto posting turned on, we're going to auto post it to your social media accounts. But that really only reaches the people who you are following your business pages, right? So it looks like that. And when they click on it, there's a landing page behind it. And so we can capture leads for you over there for free, right? We do that automatically. You want to use all these tools, but I do want to point out the Nearby Homeowner Letter. It's a piece of paper that you should be getting into your market. You should be mailing it into your market. Again, the video on top ways to get more listings. This is the number one. Another great tool is if you've got a deep database of leads, copy this here, and here it says for sale, and here it says that's going to affect your home value. So you can blast that out. We automatically create single property websites and virtual tour for you. We have a whole open house marketing toolkit for you. If you want to do postcards or door hangers, yes. If you want sign writers in your market, yes. If you're a blogger, we got all kinds of options for you. And as you can probably guess, every one of those blog posts has multiple call to actions to capture leads. And even Craigslist, we have a way to help you get there. If you want QR codes, great. We do that as well. I will tell you this because I know people are always excited about QR codes ever since COVID. QR codes are smart if you want buyers. If you want sellers, QR codes are not smart. Okay. I don't know if you understand what I'm telling you, but it's more difficult to get a seller lead through a QR code. If you do not get any leads from Facebook, will it still charge you for the week? I think it does because they do. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. Let's go. Yeah, let me go look in this other account real quick. I guess what I notice is occasionally, Paula, there are times when the ad just isn't working properly. And probably what it says is this. Let's show you this. Let me show you. So when you're looking at an ad, there are a couple of metrics that you want to be aware of. And let me ask you this, Paula, are you running ads right now? And are you running an ad that is not getting leads? What kind of ad is it? So while we're waiting for this page to open up, see here, what we're looking at is there's some metrics and it says 23 leads, right? And 1.55 cost. That's cost per lead, $1.55 per lead. 1,400 people saw it. So Paula is saying that she's running a home valuation ad. Now, Paula, I don't know if you've ever been on my call where I train on top tools to get more listings. But when I talk in that class, I often tell people, it's right here, that running an ad on instant home valuations is a nearly useless exercise. And the reason why I say that is because often people don't capture leads. And then I tell everybody, if you go back 9 months ago on this page, you will see that I am telling people how to make that work, how to run that ad successfully and get leads. And right here, it says the best way to get listings from Facebook and a new strategy to get high quality listing leads from Facebook. That's 9 months ago. And what that tells you is you need to create a custom audience to target those people because targeting on Facebook is useless, kind of useless. So I don't know where you are, but there's a good chance that if you're running a home valuation ad, let me just show you what we're talking about here. We're on Facebook. We're creating a landing page ad for free home values. This Property Valuation Plus is a free home value page. So this is what she's done. And let me show you why there is a problem. So you type in Raleigh, okay? And where are you, Paula? Where are you in the country? Where is your home value page? Naples. Yeah, Naples. Naples makes sense to me why it wouldn't work couple of reasons why it wouldn't work in Naples. This kind of ad that we're looking at has been used for at least 10 years in Naples. Okay. So it's a little bit overblown, overused, right? But more of the issue is that when you run an ad in Naples, and let's just go look at it in the real world, right? And the real world means let's go look at it on a map. See, when you run an ad in Naples, there is a 15-mile radius. We cannot shrink that. So 15 miles is really, your ad is showing way up over here by Jesse's tropical fruit farm, going way down here, right? And it's going all the way up here to the vineyards and Bonita Spring. So all these people are seeing your ad, but you're really, that's a little bit wide. That's a little bit wide. Yeah, pretty much everybody in this view is seeing this ad, but you're only targeting people right here. And your ad only talks about Naples. So if I see it out here, it's not really doing anything for me. And that's the number one reason why doing this kind of ad is not effective. Again, I did mention that over there on that video 9 months ago, I say that if you create a custom audience, meaning you buy a list of homeowners in Naples and you upload it right here, you put it in this spreadsheet format and you upload it, it's going to live in your Facebook account and you could call it Naples Homeowners, right? All of you want to do this. Again, if you're going to be a listing agent, you all want to do this with your major farm market. You want to get this kind of list for all your farm markets, right? And then when you upload it and you import and create, it's going to take it and put it in Facebook. Okay. And it's going to live in your Facebook account forever. And so if you say, hey, you know what? I want to run an ad on a landing page and I'm going to do it on home valuations, but this time I want it to actually work. When I get to the page where we've already set everything up for you, there's an extra step. And let's assume that page is called Naples. And so I'm targeting Naples. Actually, you don't even want to do this. You want to skip this. You want to click on retarget and you can click on other, and we don't have one called Naples. So I'm just going to type in LC, show you. You would have a list of whatever file you have. And that list here is all the leads that we've captured over time for this client. But for you, you want to target everybody that owns a home in Naples. And that's why you create a custom list. And that's how you make it work on Facebook. I hope that helps. I hope that helps everybody. I do want to remind you, because you're asking that question, to watch this video here that I recorded 6 days ago called the top tools to get more listings. Because that question there is how to get more listings. And you probably need to know the top ways of getting it. So are there any other questions for you today? I do want to remind you, go download the listing presentation on the listings page. I'm sorry that I think I need to reboot my computer. It's been a while, so I can't open it up. But that'll definitely help you out. Get to our YouTube channel. Check that out. We just have so many ways to capture leads. And if you're not using them, you're leaving money on the table, right? Yes, video for reviews. Sorry. Hold on a second. What does that mean, Doug? Yes, video for reviews. Thank you. So Doug had the video for review. So I would really recommend that you put your video on this page. And let's just type in Realtor Walnut. So you got your video on your business page and it's cool. And yeah, Alex, I know Alex. Yeah. So Alex got a little video. And maybe it's a review, right? Either way, it could be I would rotate this, right? Copy the link to this, You click on share, copy the link to this, and take it over to your listing like this and click edit. Okay. And when you go to edit, there's a whole bunch of things you can edit, but one of those is video and reviews. Now, this is actually, there's a couple of ways. So here is where you put a video if it's a video for the virtual tour, right? But if you have a review, you see the section here that says sections, you can add your own section. And right here, we actually added one that says my reviews. But the way you add it is you say, yeah, whatever, sell with Doug, right? And you then right here, you click on add video and you can, I think, you can either upload a video. Let's see here. So you can upload a video here and it's going to live on its own tab. Close this. Oh, right there, YouTube. So you can paste in that YouTube link right here. So now if you've got a new tab on your account, you can see here, I've got one that says that's reviews, but that's not video reviews. But you can just add it and it could be back here. You can move it over here so people can see it. But that video would then be embedded on this page. So people are looking at your homes and they're saying, somebody here, you can read all your reviews that we talked about earlier. Somewhere along this page would be your reviews, that video review. So that's how you leverage video for reviews. Okay, Doug, I hope that helps. Any other questions? This call has been recorded. It will be in the mastermind group and it will also be on the YouTube channel. So you are welcome, Doug. If nobody has any other questions, I want to say thanks to everybody. Have a great week. Lean on our support team. They're awesome. And take care, everybody. Hope you're having a great summer. Bye-bye.